What's going on, brother? What's going on, brother? What the hell happened to Nvidia? God. I know I've been bullish on it for a while now, but somebody reported earnings today that had to do with something. Oh shit, it did jump. Alright, I wasn't in it, so, but where's AMD looking like? You see MU? My god, MU just doesn't stop, bro. Look at the weekly, up 65 bucks. Oh my god. That is so no, it's not. Oh god. Oh gosh, this is wild, dude. We're like in this weird era of just bullish. You know what I mean? This is like everybody's been waiting for a pump or that deal, and it's like it's actually happening right now. But that means Bitcoin is gonna go. There's something we're not looking at, probably in the monthly. Let's see. Nope. Huh? Maybe. Yeah, I was expecting it to wick out today. I was expecting like some nasty price drop and then just picked itself up. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Huh. Yeah. Okay, if it's not Bitcoin setting up, then it's somebody else. Ethereum. Ethereum pops to 13. I had a theory about Ethereum going to 13,000 or 7,000 actually. And I forgot why it was, but I had posted it on Instagram or something, and it was just my own theory of like, fuck you guys, I'll be back when it's at, or wake me when it's at 7, and there's a reason for it. It's gotta be Ethereum. You remember the hype on Ethereum when it hit 4 grand? Not like the first bull run, I guess what you call it. And it hit 4 grand, and it was like, oh, this thing, everybody was just so like, oh, it's gonna go. Then we had our 22, 23 time. 24 kind of came back up. Rejected 25. Now we're in 26. When it popped up high, November. When it popped up, November. Or when it popped up again was August 25. But you see how Ethereum looks clean compared to Bitcoin? Like, it just, if you say one, yeah, if one's gonna run, it looks like that. I have it in Solana because I like trading it because it's just so cheap and leverage wise, the price. We're onto something sometimes. I know, I was watching that today. We're not watching, I was seeing on Twitter about some BS on XRP. Yeah. Bro kept falling. I seen that earlier today. It's like, god damn it. GameStop is setting up. You know how there was the hype just earlier this week, right? Okay, it's the hype, and then everybody buys, and then they get liquidated. Okay, and then there's gonna be another little hype, and then it's gonna happen over and over again. It's gonna be like loading, like, how do you say it? It's like you're funding their pocket. Once you fund it enough, these suckers are gonna, exactly, and they're gonna short everybody. They're gonna just squeeze you, and they're gonna squeeze you, and it's gonna happen for a while. And if a large amount of capital kind of comes through, from what I've understood, that's when it just pops, and everybody's like, fuck, I missed out. Well, no shit, you kept going in early. You were funding that, like, you know what I mean? You're like practically the reason. But you missed out. Congratulations. If you remember, like, some of the, exactly, if you remember, like, the Roaring Kitty times. See, I joined when it was Reddit. When Reddit was the hype, that's when I joined GameStop. And that was a little before all the social media really knew about it. You know what I mean? Because it's like our Discord knowing before everybody online knowing. That's when I joined. And GameStop had that weird deal where it was like dying. People got just like all scared. They were flushing their accounts. Some people were putting everything they owned in for calls, and it kind of did that shit, and then it just freaking ripped like no other day. But Ryan has a lot to do with his stock, and there's a reason he hasn't took payouts. He didn't even get paid for it. Recently, I think he did something like Elon, where a paid package is kind of introduced, but I'm not sure. Oh, the warrant? Dude, you would, something like that. You would have asked me this a little while back when I looked it up. I forgot. I didn't really find it interesting, but for every share you get, yeah. I didn't understand it. I'm kind of scared of that crap. I don't get it. You know what I mean? So, I just don't. Yeah. I think I was even on AI asking it some things, and it wasn't really like skeptical about it. It's just like, eh. MCI. Dude, something real funny earlier, bro. I was watching my brother's kiddo, and I was on my computer, and I looked up some shit, and we accidentally did a purchase on Top Step. We're up $500, dude. Actually, no, we're up 1,000. And then we were up like 1,900. I was like, what the hell, dude? It's like after hours. It was hilarious as fuck. I was like, this is so stupid. Yeah. I was hearing some bullish shit about MSTR today. Kind of liked it. Come on, like this thing just literally hit 600 not long ago. Did they do a stock split? They did. No, they didn't. Didn't they just hit 600? Oh. We're in 26. That's 25. They did. But it just hit 600. This last year. Ten to 1 split. It could have been 500, but was that this last year? No, that was 24. 25 is when they hit 4 something. That's funny. I literally remember 600. Or close to the 600 if it wasn't there. And that stock splits. Damn, dude, does time literally just go by that fast or what? Well, there's the split in 24, but I swear it felt like it was this just soon, like not long ago. That's strange. Me too. Especially this last year. But I mean, let me see. Bitcoin this last year was its highest. I mean, look, yeah, look at it, because August 2025 we hit highs of like 124 on Bitcoin and 126, and you're telling me that or not MSTR, yeah, it's MSTR never hit the 600s then? That's 24. It's a uh-huh. And that one shows different. Hmm. It's when it was available to that specific company. That's weird. Never heard of it. Dude, what the hell? Look at. Oh. How come I don't trade gold? Like, is it hard or what? It can be hard to trade metals. They don't sleep less than S&P. Huh. I know, dude. I'm already trying to just not even do this all the time, but lately it's just been kind of fun. Pretty exciting for me. This last couple of weeks has been pretty exciting. I felt like I was gonna come in a little stronger. I kind of feel it so far. Let's see. I also want to step back as much as I'm in, you know what I mean? I don't want to get overwhelmed or just over my head about positions and shit. Nothing. I want to see if Top Step gives me live again, and I might do something about it. Is it Terra? T-E-R-A? U or W-E-R? I can't see. W-E-L-F. No, I don't see. The hell is that? The green boner, bro. Oh god. You're like, yeah, it's exactly what it is. Got history in the back. Alright. So this, we're gonna line it up there. There. Down here, I feel like on that floor. 24 hour hit that. The little green boner hit that top of that box easily. What the heck? Dude, I don't know what that means, bro. What is this? That is which Bitcoin stock is worth betting on? US Bank of Reserve. Oh yeah. QQQ looking cute, man. Spy. Oh gosh, I've been so bullish on Spy. It's just, see, that's the thing. That's why I haven't really been active on the option side with like on Steve, because I've been bullish for a minute now. While everything was bear and everybody was just going bear, but I was bullish in the long-term sense. You get what I'm saying? Like everybody could tell you like, oh, you're bullish, like, you know what I mean? Like, no, it's not that. It's like I've seen, like, how do you say it? When you speak of tariffs and all the news, you kind of start like routing it in my head, like it just seems so bullish, right? And it was bullish, obviously. Now you see it, yeah. And now that it's playing, it's like, ah, yeah, exactly. And I've been so like, I don't know. That's why I kind of rather stay away from noise. Noise is, you know, any chat room that's talking about options. And I'm like, that's why I keep buying time. Time's more expensive. You don't make as much, but you'll make something. Instead of buying on the money, you know what I mean? And then not just that, buying in the money with time is even more expensive, which is kind of tough. But eventually you're like, you know what? I got like 3 months, you know? I'm okay. When you start sweating after another 2 weeks, you're like, God, there was a reason I did this. Trump said the dollar was the strongest. He said the dollar was the strongest, yet we're in the lows of 2022. Do we want a weak dollar or a strong market? Inverse. Whoa, that was a growl. What the hell? Wow. That's good. Bitcoin inverse Bitcoin? See what I mean? I see why people talk. Yeah, look, if you look at my chart, it's inversed, right? It's backwards. It looks like it's just gonna break out, which means it's gonna die. And when you look at it the other way, you're like, oh, okay. It could bounce, it could continue up, or it could go down. But that don't look like that. This way it looks like it's just gonna go down. There's no more fight in it. Ethereum. Same. Nvidia. Nvidia is gonna blow up. 217, 209. Oh my god. Ooh, 205s for January 30. Let me see. Video. I like that. Those are nice. See, I got where am I? I got 195s. 72 95s right there. Wait, what'd you get? January 30th, and you got 202s or 2025? 205. Have to watch list open. Simulate. Yeah, you're up 12 bucks. Yeah, and then on the bottom right when you added your option to the watch list, you put open on the bottom right. Open. And then you could go down and then simulate my return, and then you could scroll on price. If price is a certain barrier, you know, whatever you want, or wherever you're at now, aftermarket, I'm trying to tell you. Simulate. Dude, they were so dirt cheap this morning. That's so hilarious. Oh my god. Okay, Bitcoin retraces today, tomorrow, Wednesday. You got Thursday and Friday used to be, back in the day when playing crypto, Fridays used to be the bullish days. Like Friday, right when market closed, Bitcoin and crypto just popped. It's like the market woke up over here since the other one is sleeping. It was hilarious. It was so easy to catch back in the day, except learning the deal was different. Because then you're losing. But if Bitcoin wants to do something, Friday is the day. And that means your weekly matters right now. And if you, oh, that's dope. Because if you see weekly now, your mid-year is all the way up here. So hard to read. Damn, it's already 9 p.m. Jesus. London opened. On Robinhood? You want me to show you? I'll screen share. Yeah. That's how I'm able to do it. That's how I was I was looking your call up. Oh, Weeble. I don't think Weeble does it. I could almost agree to that, and I don't remember. Dude, every time I get on Weeble, there's a new update or my shit's all moved. I won't even mess with it. Talking about that, I bought calls there for Nvidia. Oh shit. No, they were for last week. Where the hell is the driver at? Oh my god. Wild. I was talking to my brothers. We're planning to go in and racing on a track maybe this spring. Hopefully this spring or sooner. Kind of pumped for it. Am I responsible as one wanting to buy a sports car? Oh, I'm sorry. It's funny because we were just talking about EES yesterday blowing up. And SPX not hitting 7,000, and we spoke about that yesterday also. That it's never been to that zone, or did it? It was close. Yeah, we spoke about it being close. You brought it up, and it was close, but now we're over it. Oh my! That's like a nice $200 run. This makes me want to buy like a couple funded accounts, like already funded, and just like throw it all in. And then they'll ban me. I like how easy it is to talk about. It's just the little programs because you can't win all the time. Oh gosh. It feels weird to trade your own money because then it's like I don't even have to trade my money and lose mine. I just start off theirs and keep going on theirs, so it's just so much easier. But it's a mental game if you can't pass the stupid combines, or not pass, but just get a payout or something. That's why, like when I buy Top Step like accounts on the deal, I'll buy like 6 or 8 of them, or Lucid, you know what I mean? Lucid, I just do direct fundeds, and I'll buy like six or 5 of them too, you know? And then it's just, well, you just gotta trade them up. I'll trade 3 at a time, 4 at a time, but I always have like a backup in case I blow, or in case I cash out and I blow, because I'm a gambler, I think. Oh, gotcha. There you go. Yeah, I remembered something. Ooh, there you go. Ooh. Let's go. Hey man, do it. Take your profit, bro. I don't know. Nobody wants to join today, dude. Everybody's just like sleeping. I even got my brother in here and he's like, not even in here. What the hell? I trusted you. I gotta do some other stuff right now, dude. I'm gonna be on here, but I'm gonna do a bid for janitorial real quick. Look, I'm not looking at stuff. Tuesday, December 17th. Votes shall be accepted no later than Tuesday, December 17th. What's 2020? I was telling the wife I went to a school to scope it out for services for like under the janitorial, and this school was torn apart. So whatever contractor did it there during COVID, he cut so many corners that school is stripped, bro. It looks like a brand new school, but it's just like stripped every corner of it. It's like the beams are sagging, the insulation was too heavy, or they didn't even insulate. I was like, what the heck? Wild. And you're like, oh dude, it was like noticeable. And I guess like the whole gym floor was pulled apart. Yeah, oh yeah, they pulled like from a regular normal gym to completely just destroy and cut half the concrete out of it from one side to another because of the piping. I guess the deals were one of my buddies had a kid there, and the alarms would go on, and like they had so much random shit. Oh god. Oh yeah, major wiring, everything. From plumbing to wiring and leaking roofs on brand new roofs. What is this? That's a nice privilege. What do you call it? Privilege wage job? Privilege? Yeah. I always like those, you know. Rates go up to $45 an hour. Who don't like that? Prevailing, yeah. It's like when what do you call it? When I'm so busy trading stock, I'm using like tickers as symbols for other shit, bro. Trust me, it fucks me so bad. Like no joke, bro. It was awarded for $17.50 per month. Invoices must be provided. Invoices. Owner signature. Contract warrant. What do you do for work, Wolf? Driving for lighting? Oh, okay. Just the vent. Gotcha. Is that pretty fun? Pretty good? Pays good? Yeah. Mechanic on vehicles. Dude, that's awesome, bro. I wish I was doing. I was working when I was that age, but. I found my project quote. Look at ES just going. Screw that. What the heck? You ever think you're gonna be up so much, but you're like up not even where you thought you were? Like, it's a mojo killer. Totally. My position, like I went in at 70.25 and it's at 70.29 and I'm only up like $400. I mean, I should be grateful, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying. Uh-huh. Oh, I hate that. I don't know. I think I have it a lot, but I hate the greediness. Oh my god. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Oh. That's true. You're in California too, right? Last time I was down there, I was down in Compton. And then down by what do you call it? The pier, the Santa Monica, down that right? Santa Monica. Yeah, yeah. My buddy has a house right there. But he has a house right there by the beach. It's alright. It's pretty. It was nice. It was nice. Funny how you guys get cold though. It's like 60 and they want to start a. Those dudes wanted to start a fire. I'm like, what the heck? It's t-shirt weather, bro. Yeah. As listed in your proposal. Dust out countertops, window seals, heaters, clean the disinfectant, all drinking fountains and bathroom sinks, clean all masks, smudges, blah blah blah. Urinals, yuck. Solution containing commercial grade approval disinfectant, damp mop, lavatory floor area with genetic solution, clean mirrors and bright metal spot, clean walls, surround sinks, urinals, blah blah. You already said that twice. Wash entries. Okay, you know how easy it is to run a janitorial, and this is like straight up. I'm being fucking honest with you. Okay, you go on Google. Well, first you submit, you create your company online, right? You make a website. Doesn't matter, but build it, and just call it whatever cleaning solution, right? It just has to be something that will always pop and always be in top of Google. Or research like 7 different cities that are huge and just, you know, put cleaning or janitorial, whatever it is. And I think this could go for any business. But the moment you do that, you kind of find names that are really ringing. You know what I mean? Just change it up a little bit, whatever. But after that, you're gonna walk into 12 to 15 offices, and you're just gonna offer cleaning services. You know what I mean? And when you walk in, say it'll take me 5 minutes to vacuum this, it'll take me this much time to do this time I'll do this. So you're like, oh, it's about 40 minutes. And then you price out your time, say, yeah, I want to work at 20 bucks an hour. So that's 40 in 2 hours, I'll get this place done. That's $40, or that's 2 hours a week if you're servicing a week, if they want a week or weekly or once a month. Once a month becomes a deep clean, so you can include a higher charge. So let's just say you walk into a normal 2-room office and a restroom, right? In a main area, quarter area for the office. And you say, you know, I'll vacuum this whole place in like 15 minutes, you know what I mean? So that's 15 out of your hour. Eventually you just kind of figure it out and just, okay, I'll send you a proposal later. And then you just think it out. Once you do that, you could, you submit your invoice to that, or not invoice, like a project quote. And you just write everything out, which is really simple, and just give them the quote. That's it. And if you want to do it, do it. You know what I mean? If you want to do it, do it. Like, that's it. But if you want to be like, I don't want to be a part of this, then hire someone to do it for half the price or minimum wage. You know what I mean? But you just got to walk into buildings. That's it. You got to become friendly. You got to talk to people. people like character. No, people don't like a phone call. I hate random phone calls. You know what I mean? That's literally janitorial. Yep. Mm-hmm. Or have a cousin working for you. You know what I mean? Somebody that needs some money. Just say, I know, guys. Meanwhile, it's you. You know what I mean? That's it, bro. So fucking easy. Yep. It's a service industry, Dean. So you could, you know what I mean? As long as if you could service. Right now, me looking at this contract, they want to clean once a week. You know what I mean? And once a week, it's pretty easy. So it depends on the people. It depends on the time, right? And the requirements. And that, just throw a number in. And like me, since some certain things are like public data, you're able to look up those numbers. And you can underbid the last bid, but you got to make sure that you don't get caught where you have to steam carpets. If not, you're gonna be there late night trying to do it very cheap. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because you could. Yeah, because then you could rent a machine, and trust me, a lot of offices, their floors are so old you can't even tell you cleaned them. But usually for me, like for carpets, I contact the guy. You know what I mean? Like, hey, can you get me this done today? You know what I mean? Like last minute and shit. But yeah, I'll get it. All right, thanks, man. Appreciate it. That's it. I'll go clean the windows on a weekend just for 2 hours instead of paying someone $250. You know what I mean? Like shit. Cleans my. Mm-hmm. Oh. Oh. So like cleaning cars and stuff. Mm. Oh, yeah. That's cool. That's dope. A lot of work though. Huh. You know. Bullish. Mm. Yeah, it's like a candle. That's weird. Unless that is the wick. No, that's a candle. That's weird. Is it because he on the 24 hour? What is he on? Yeah, he's on. Yeah, that's weird. I'm running the hollow candles. Respondent shall provide a fixed monthly cost per service, define the scope of service. Former contract, which is the contractor will require execute, is attached to the request of quote and should be carefully examined by the contractor. Bullshit. Supervise the work. Contractor should conduct regular systematic inspections of their work crew and shall be responsible for providing adequate attention to ensure their company. Services contractor should notify the property supervisor, Alan Merlick, by email. Elements of janitorial. Okay, that's my first contact. Contractor should provide janitorial services on a weekly basis outside of hours listed, Monday through Friday. What's up?
Hello.
What's going on, honey?
Nothing. You got new pens?
Yeah, because y'all take all my pens. So I
Hey,
had
I
to go
don't
shop
take
for
them.
pens, and they're expensive, so don't take
Can I
them.
have one?
You could have one.
I
If you
mean-
give me $20, those are expensive pens.
I heard penny.
You can have this one. Try writing with this one.
I want.
That's a lawyer's pen, bro.
You're my lawyer.
Hey. You like my notepad?
Wait, where's your note?
Oh, it's really smooth.
Ooh, that's a nice note, Papa.
Who told you?
Okay.
Bullshit. Bullshit. When I'm done? Yeah. I hate when people try to tell you what to. Oh, you're still here. Come on.
fade slow. I've been lost in the lights. Oh, 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 oh. Hey. City glow through my window, I can't sleep again. Thoughts keep spinning like the wheels inside my Benz. Phone on silent, I don't need no friends. Just a vibe and a dream that'll never end. Hard cold, but my cup stay warm. Lost soul, but I'm used to the storm. Midnight calls when I'm feeling torn. Wrap my pain to the beat, transform. I've been lost in the lights, can't find my way. Voices in my head, they fade away. Every night feels just the same, but I keep riding through the rain. Yeah. Got my hoodie up, stars on my chain. People switch up, but the vibe remain. Can't trust love, it just brings me pain. So I put it all in my lines again. Moonlight dripping off the glass I sip. 808s feel like the words I spit. Dreaming of peace I can't quite get, but the beat keeps me from losing it. I know I'm broken, but I still glow. Pain in my voice, but it still flows. Trapped in my mind, can't let go. This chill trap life, all I know. I've been lost in the lights, can't find my way. Voices in my head, they fade away. Every night feels just the same, but I keep riding through the rain. Yeah. Lights fade. Yeah. Guess I'm still lost in love. Let's go. I've been lost inside my thoughts again. Looking for a way out, but it never ends. Rain on my window, pain in my pen. Writing these feelings I can't defend. Late night texts I'll never send. Too many ghosts I call my friends. Heart so cold I can't pretend, but the beat feels like home again. Shadows dancing in my room, every memory plays in tune. I don't know what I'm running from, but I know I'll be gone soon. I've been fading away, can't feel my face, no way. All these dreams just drift away while the city keeps calling my name. Told myself I'd be alright, but I'm still chasing sleepless nights. Mix my pain with the neon lights. In the smoke I lose my sight. Empty bottles, broken plans. Chasing highs I can't withstand. Music playing, understand. This my life inside my hand. Maybe I'm lost but I'm fine with that. Living my truth through the 808 slap. Vibes too cold, can't take it back. Still riding slow, yeah, heart intact. I've been fading away, yeah, wait. Can't feel my face, no way. All these dreams just drift away while the city keeps calling my name. Yeah, I've been fading, David's been craving, yeah. But I keep changing, but I stay wavy, just fading away. After midnight, still wide awake.
Huh?
It's after midnight, I'm still up inside my zone. City lights flicker
That's crazy.
while I ride alone. All this pressure, I just keep it on my own. I've been chasing peace, but I still feel unknown. Yeah. Scars don't fade, they just stay in view. Different nights, but the pain feels new. Every song I write got a piece of you. In the chords, in the words I grew. Late calls, I don't ever reply. Heart froze under blacked out sky. Dreams fade, but the vibe won't die. I just float, don't ask me why. Maybe I'm fine, maybe I'm gone. Maybe I've been right where I belong. Through all the noise, I wrote this song to find myself where I went wrong. It's after midnight, I'm still up inside my zone. City lights flicker while I ride alone. All this pressure, I just keep it on my own. I've been chasing peace, but I still feel unknown.
I'm really having AI do this bit for me. I want to see if I get it.
Just me and my thoughts collide.
Absolutely. I love that you're diving in. If you want to try calculating it yourself,
Oh
just let
my
me
god.
After midnight. Just me inside my head again. I've been lost inside my head, can't find my peace. Voices talking loud, but they never cease. I try to breathe, I try to sleep, but the silence cuts too deep. Mirror shows someone I don't know. Eyes look tired, but they still glow. Every scar's a story that I don't show. Every dream's a place I can't go. Time moves slow when you're stuck in your thoughts, trying to fight battles that you already lost. I build my pain into every
Is it moving after hours?
sound might keep me strong.
Huh?
Inside my head, I drift away where the night feels safe, but the pain still stays. Trying to find light in the darkest place, but it's me, myself, and my mistakes.
I already said it. I ain't bringing GME up in no conversation. Everybody ignored me when I was buying it at freaking $18, $19, $24, even higher. $15. Like, I get it. I was too early to the game, but god damn. Thanks for the support. I mean, I was buying it up at 24, right? 24 easy, yeah. I brought it up. Back. One of my kids' portfolios on GameStop. Imagine retires faster than I already. Be hilarious, bro. What was I doing? Ali, which in that who showed us? Steve? Or PELI. Oh yeah. I read up on it a little bit.
I've been talking to my thoughts too long. They answer back, but it all feels wrong.
Jesus.
Voices just fade like a half-played song. But the pain stays loud and strong. Every night feels just the same. Hold regrets, they whisper my name.
11.
Hard on ice, but it burns like flame. Trying to smile, but it's all just pain. And I keep thinking I'm okay, till I fall back in my own way. Trying to heal what I can't say, but my mind won't let me escape. Echoes in my mind, they don't fade away.
I don't mind that. Maybe it's a third person.
I've been running from myself all day, but these echoes know my name. I see shadows in my dreams again, same faces I can't comprehend. People change, but I just pretend that the silence feels like a friend. In my head I replay the past, moments gone but they never last. Wish I could slow it down so fast, but I'm stuck in the hourglass. Yeah, I try to breathe, I try to grow, but my heart beats slow, it won't let go. Every tear just starts to show how deep this feeling goes. Echoes in my mind, they don't fade away. Every word I hide still wants to stay. I've been running from myself all day, but these echoes know my name. Just me and my thoughts collide.
Microsoft. Oh, Microsoft. Didn't you go in with me on getting some calls yesterday or the other day? Was that Don? I think it was Don. I think he DM'd. Yeah, he DM'd me. He's told me. Yeah. I didn't buy a lot, but it's just a little. What do you think Steve's portfolio's at? You think he's in the? You think he's in the 3? He has to.
I've been losing sleep, chasing peace I never get. Every dream I keep just turns into regret. Look inside the mirror, I see someone I forget. Smile on my face, but my heart's still upset. Empty roads, I drive alone, trying to find my way back home. But home don't feel like home no more. It's just walls and a locked up door. Time keeps passing, but I stay still. Broken thoughts I can't conceal. Life feels like a spinning wheel.
It's gold doing.
Going nowhere, just how I feel. Drifting away, can't find my way down.
Oh shit. So since the ES S&P 500, whatever you want to call it, is going up right now, right? Then you look at Dixie. Dixie's been going kind of down, and it has a gap in the bottom. That means, are we gonna gap up on S&P? That's strong.
I still see in red.
DXY, the US dollar.
Be fine, but I'm hanging by a thread. Living in my mind
So the
like
US
a
dollar
ghost
gapped
instead.
up
Midnight
after
thoughts keep
market
me
today.
up too long. Write my pain, turn
Then you
it
look at
into a song.
ES,
Everybody says
region's
I
been going
gotta
up.
stay strong, but they don't know what's
So
really
Dixie's
going
gonna fall the rest of the night.
on. Maybe I'm lost for a reason. Maybe my pain's just a
Yeah,
season. Maybe I'll heal when I stop.
that's what I mean. It's gonna keep going. It's gonna go like 70, 80 or
That peace
70,
comes
50.
without
Yeah.
bleeding.
78.
Drifting away, can't find my way down. Lost in the noise, I can't hear a sound. Trying to breathe, but I might.
Are you in, son? I'm not.
I'm just drifting away right now.
Oh man.
Yeah. Drifting away.
15 shares, you said.
Till the pain fades away.
Was that you talking about it earlier, or was that Don also? That was you, no? That was Don.
Midnight ride, city glow, stars collide. Let it see moonlight on the deck. Slow drive with the world moving fast. Gold chain swing when I lean back. Got my pain in the past, now I sit through that. Windows down, breeze in my face. Feeling good, ain't a
I bet you I drew something stupid, maybe. No, I did not draw.
I remember nights I was low. Now the lights flash everywhere I go.
I might drew something. Oh, it did. Ah. Oh, I said I drew something that was gonna come down. Obviously, my arrows are not. That's right. That's right. And I bet you if we go to the line method, okay, my arrow, yeah, it's there. Yeah, right here. It's funny.
Everything I lost taught me how to fly.
3892. You ever type a number? You're like, I swear I typed that number. Search it. I did type that number. Fuck you. Oh, that's great. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's awesome. Oh, that's right. You and Steve know each other, right? Personally? I don't want to do this account. I've been doing this odd thing. Imagine one of my employees doesn't show up to work and there I have to go like at midnight to... Huh? Hey, did you see that? Did you see that? ES? ES just fucking hit the 70-40 I was just talking about. Oh, what did tap? Okay. So yeah, I said 74. Yeah. Oh God, I'm stupid. You ever not listen to your own advice and double down? No, I don't. Exactly. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Here. Oh, Dixie just had that. Yeah, Dixie had that jump too. SPX is all-time high position. Yeah, there's no history to SPX in the back, so we're done with SPX. We don't know. ES, the history is already passed. We don't know. No history now. So we're creating it. Dixie is the drive right now. So Dixie is the only drive we have for ES. Besides that, we look into the cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency is low volume. It is 10. Okay, London opens at 10, right? Our time. Or is it 9? I always get confused. I don't know. It doesn't sound right. Because if
Let's go. I've been lost inside my thoughts again. Looking for a way out.
because it's Asia and then there's London in between, and that's
Writing these feelings I can defend. Late night texts I'll never send. Too many ghosts I call my friends. Heart so cold I can't pretend, but the beat feels like home again. Shadows dancing in
I get confused sometimes in some Polish.
every memory plays in tune. I don't know what I'm running from, but I know I'll be gone soon. I've been fading away, yeah. Can't feel my face. All these dreams just drift away. Why the city keeps calling my name? Yeah, I've been fading. Lights keep changing.
Nvidia pre-market do anything with that stupid jump? Yeah, popped a little
Myself, I'll be alright. I'm still chasing sleepless nights. It's my pain.
I'm over here looking at GME like it did something because it's fucking SPX. Oh my god.
Broken
Yeah.
plan, chasing high. I can't withstand. Music playing, understand.
My bad.
My life inside my hands. Maybe I'm lost, but I'm fine with that.
Or did it?
My truth through the 808 slap.
Just right now because of that bump?
Take it back.
Oh, it did.
Slow your heart intact. I've been fading
That is so wild. So wild to be like doing this shit and like seeing it happen. That's crazy.
while the city keeps calling my name. Yeah, I've been fading. Lights keep changing, but I stay wavy.
You ever happen to Reddit?
Just fading away.
Reddit? Dude?
Lights keep
That
changing,
sounds expensive for Reddit.
I stay wavy. Just fading away. running through my head too late. Every time I try to heal, it fades away. Messages I'll never send. Broken hearts, we just pretend. I see your face in every end, but I keep driving. No, amen. It's after midnight, I'm still up inside my zone. City lights flicker while I ride alone. All this pressure, I just keep it on my own. I've been chasing peace, but I still feel unknown. Yeah, scars don't fade, they just stay in view. Different nights, but the pain feels new. Every song I write got a piece of you. In the chords, in the words I grew. Late calls, I don't ever reply. Heart froze under blacked out sky. Dreams fade, but the vibe won't die. I just float, don't ask me why. Maybe I'm fine, maybe I'm gone. Maybe I've been right where I belong. Through all the noise, I wrote this song to find myself where I went wrong. It's after midnight, I'm still up inside my zone. City lights flicker while I ride alone. All this pressure, I just keep it on my own. I've been chasing peace, but I still feel unknown.
All right, we're on ES. Where's a good stop loss for you? Where would you set stop loss? Yeah, I entered at 70.25. Where would you enter your stop loss? Okay, get liquidated. I got it. I'm gonna go 15 minutes. Erase it.
Just me inside my
Okay.
head again.
Really? I love it. That's the only reason I'm okay. That's my trend line right there. That's my trend line right there. Alright, good. So what I do is like, let's just say I'm looking here, right? In this case, my entry was 70.25, but that was a little higher. But earlier, I had a different entry. I was just, oh, we're out dining, right? I was busy. But earlier, my entry was right here because I kind of seen this. I seen this wick. I didn't figure that wick was gonna get kind of filled up, and I had different boxes. Something. I think I had this boxed up. Something like this. Right? I kind of like, okay, kind of sucked itself back in, and I kind of like this. And right around here, it poked under, and it drove itself back up, and it kind of stayed here. That's where I had an entry here because I could see this. So my stop loss here was like right here, from 704 to 707 from entry, right? So it wasn't that far. So what happened is that it popped here, reject, and popped over. Once it popped over, my stop loss went actually above my entry point. Think of my entry point being somewhere around here, right? So now I'm taking like a $25 profit. Now I don't care if it breaks under. It's like, okay, I'm done. Like, no more, you know what I mean? Like, there's no need for it. Like, reset. So as price moved up, you know what I mean? I moved up stop loss like here, like right under here. I don't like going in the center of a box because a retest will happen. It'll test 50% of the box and retrace. You know what I mean? So I never stay in the 50% of this. Yeah, I kind of always stay a little under, and that wasn't a lot. That was like $75. So eventually, that's the way I'm doing it. In this case, I entered it up here at 25 when it was kind of in structure. Yeah, it was dead center, and I thought it was gonna break under, but my stop loss was like right under there. You know what I mean? And from there on, well, obviously price moved up. My stop loss started going right at my entry point because now I just rather break even than not take anything. You get what I mean? And that's exactly that's how I do my moves. Is that I'm always moving the stop loss with me. Price is going. Let's just manually. So that's what keeps me going, like, cause you know what I mean. And it's funny because I could do that on Robinhood also. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. All right. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That makes sense. But don't you find that it messes with your emotions a lot? You know what I mean? Like, not like emotions, but just, you know. Really? See, with the stop loss stomping me out, it's like I could have been negative, so I actually have something to play with tomorrow. You know what I mean? But I've also been where you're at, where it's like I don't do that. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. I hear you. But one day, see, I mean, yeah. I get it. I like I said, yeah. Mm-hmm. That's funny. It is. To me, it's like, okay, compared to the prop firms, yeah, it's a discipline that you have to take. And sometimes when it doesn't go your way, obviously, instead of, you know what I mean, it's you'll kind of adapt to it. And sometimes you'll beat yourself up for not actually doing the way you should be doing. Because it's, like I said, you'll have cash to play tomorrow. And that's been my struggle where I've blown so many accounts, or, you know what I mean, even in options where it's like I knew where those areas were, and yet you know what I mean, foolishly just lost $90 to a call or whatever. It messes with me too.
I've been losing sleep, chasing peace I never get. Every dream I keep just turns into regret. Look inside the mirror, I see someone I forget. Smile on my face, but my heart's still upset. Empty roads I drive alone, trying to find my way back home. But home don't feel like home no more. It's your walls and a locked up door. Time keep passing, but I stay still. Broken thoughts I can't conceal. Life feels like a spinning wheel, going nowhere, just how I feel. Drifting away, can't find my way down. Lost in the noise, I can't hear it.
Ooh, SPX is 710. 11? Oh, it's pushing. Look at Bitcoin though. Bitcoin is just like, I'm sleeping. See what I mean? Isn't it funny or something? Damn it. It's been such a long time since I traded. I know I trade crypto, but I forget the. What do you call all the alts together? Hold on. Hold on. That's total. That's all the cryptocurrency. This is like all the crypto. Doesn't matter what coin it is, it's all bundled up together. Yes, no action. Weekly? Monthly? Okay. Up and handle? This goes to 10 trillion. Yeah. Send it. You know what? Bam. No, total is like everything together, like Ethereum, Solana, Bitcoin, all of it, the XRP. It's like the crypto. That's yeah, the grand total. That's, yep. It's a cup and handle, bro. I heard this.
Every loss just paved the way. I remember nights I was low. Now the lights flash everywhere I go. I don't chase love no more. Just peace and a little bit of gold. We on a midnight cruise, feeling brand new. City like the flag on my roof. Diamonds on chill, vibe on smooth. Yeah, I move how the wind is move. Silk shirt, black tint, no stress. Looking out, see my past through the glass. Old pain, new whip, no regrets. I just breathe success in my chest.
Out of full screen, I would do it.
Shorty calling, I don't reply. Heart froze, but I still feel high. Life sweet now, yeah, cherry pie. Everything I lost taught me how to fly.
Escape. Oh, there it is. I hate messing with settings. My dad.
Midnight air, champagne dream. Life ain't perfect, but it's what it seems. Peace in my mind, ice on my sleeve, luxury nights, yeah, that's me.
Total. I bet you Steve will come in here and just swing the hammer at me and say, nope. Bet you Bonk is gonna Bonk. No. But it's based on yeah, it's based on Bitcoin's that's Bitcoin's Dogecoin, right? Yeah, that's how you'd say it. Because Dogecoin's under an Ethereum coin, right? Is that Bitcoin? Dude, I've never tried to do the, how do you say it? I did last time on MSTR, but I really didn't focus. I put 50 bucks on Nvidia, longed it by 10x, right? Like on margins. And it was like 50 bucks. Now it's up at 72 bucks. But it's like I could leave this like for weeks. You know what I mean? Weird.
I fly so high, touch the clouds, they say goodbye. A velvet sea, a silver sky. The moon whispers secrets as I glide in my dreams. Oh, in my dreams. Oh, in my dreams. Nothing's ever what it seems. I hold the stars, they slip away, but they'll return with the break of day. Oh, yeah, waves of color crash and swirl. I dance with shadows as they twirl. Time is backward, bends again. I'm lost, but I don't feel the end. Golden rivers, endless streams. Everything glows in my
For what? PS1. I thought it was 34. No, I'm wrong.
The door appears, I walk inside.
129. Oh, no. That's wrong.
Open
Where is
wide, 1,000 voices sing my name, yet somehow nothing feels the same.
It'd be 50, right? I don't know. Depends on the leverage, I guess.
your home, a story half untold. Oh, the dashboard glows like a quiet star.
But when it moves by just a dollar amount, it's insane. I don't know. That's weird. You know, there's a lot of dumb questions I should ask, bro, that you ask me, and I never asked. Mm-hmm.
Ticking soft, but who even cares? The night doesn't end if we stay out there. Night in the car, it's just you and me. Oh, lost in the dark, but we're wild and free. No map, no plan, no plan, just the road and the sky. Not in the car.
No, I'd run it through like Top Step. Oh, look at that. We're back at 70-40.
Past the lights while the night runs deep. Golden heart star promises we keep. Hands on the dash, let the speakers glide. We shine together on this golden ride. City breeze soft when the windows drop. Cruise stay tight, we don't ever stop. Pocket full of plans, mind on growth. Truth in a bond, that's a sacred oath. Eyes on the skyline.
Should have added more language to my salon. I didn't. What an idiot. You want to see this one's pretty cool. I've took it out like 5 times already and increased it again. So fun.
Hands on the dash, let the speakers glide. We shine together on this golden ride. Baseline heavy, but the soul stay smooth. We don't fake moves, only real ones groove. Laughs in the
See the one I just posted on chat? If you look, yeah, if you look closely on the collateral, that's what the beginning balance was, right? I've done this 4 times. So you could close the position by 75%. So you close 75% of whatever the initial percentages, right, of the game. And then I grow it again by throwing another 30 to 40 bucks in it. And then the size of it, which is 18,000 bucks on it because it's leveraged at 113x. You get what I mean? And then I keep doing that over and over again. Like on retests areas, like I'll do that. So it's like the 4th time I think I've done it. Let's speak on that. It's like you're taking crumbs out of it. You know what I mean? Yep. Alright, brother. Hey, I am out of here today, man. Nice chatting with you, bro. Yeah, yo, good night. Get some sleep, man.